Hello, Anon, do you ride trains with stops in the woods or villages? Then, my advice to you, don't do it again, buy a car. If finances do not allow, then let's imagine that you are going, for example, in the train. You go for a long time. Outside the window is a winter evening, dark. You're not exactly the skittish type, are you? Me too. And you are not alone in the car. Besides you there are several other people, but all in different seats, at a distance from each other. You sit facing the whole car and look at the faces of the passengers out of boredom. There's a drunken, fat, and shaven man with a beer bottle next to him. There's a woman with a baby. He falls asleep and she rocks him.
There's another guy, there's a guy with a briefcase, there's a young couple, a girl with flowers, and both are beaming with happiness.
2 more stations and you're home. You're glad you're coming home and going to bed soon, because you were so tired and sleepy, aren't you? But then the train slows down sharply. You're afraid. No, you're afraid that it's broken and you still have a long way to go on foot, but a voice from the speaker says that someone or something has been found on the tracks and is about to be removed. All the doors are closed, no one is allowed in or out. Suddenly the lights go out. For 2 seconds, no more. The lights come on and you can see that everything is normal. Everything is as before. But something is wrong. Suddenly a man stands up. Wait. He wasn't here when the train stopped. Or was he? The man is very ordinary. Brown sheepskin coat, camouflage pants, Adidas hat. Broad shoulders, a large, round face, and a boxer's chin. The man examines the car and sees that everyone is asleep. You see, too, Anon, and for some reason you don't let on that you're awake. He sits down with some guy. The light flashes. Disappears for 5 seconds and reappears. The man stands again and goes to another. And the one he sat down to before sits with his head thrown back. Maybe he's asleep, maybe he's not, and the man sat down next to another. The light blinks again. 5 seconds of darkness. All this time you try to see what is happening to the next person, but the darkness prevents you. The lights came on again. The guy is sitting up, but his head is too tilted to the side. The guy doesn't move. It was the turn of the girl and the guy, and the man came and sat down with them. The light disappeared for 2 seconds, but the next thing you know, if it hadn't come on, it would have been easier. A girl and a guy were sitting facing you in the middle of the car, and now a piece of rebar protruding from the back of the chair pierced the lovers' necks. The man looks at his creativity and goes on. Drunkard. Darkness. The bottle is stuck in your mouth, neck down. There are only 2 left, Anon. You and the girl with the baby. You can't stand it, you go crazy, but you don't run. You're afraid that then he'll kill you, but it's still coming to this, Anon. You take off and run. You run through the forest, these 2 stations to the house. You run and don't turn around. But the man in the sheepskin coat did not stay in the car. He is coming for you. He ran to your village or town. Now he will find you by the smell of your fear. He'll find it and deal with it. He doesn't need any witnesses. You can hide in the farthest and darkest corner of the sewer, or surround yourself with your best friends and guards. But sooner or later he will get to you and turn your life into hell. So, the train is moving, let's go.
I created the channel quite recently. Please write in the comments what I need to change in the video. Please support me by liking and subscribing to the channel. Thanks.